I don't think you can describe it when you don't see it. You're always down. You don't know what's happening out there. When they think about it, they phone up from the bridge to say what's happening. Normally they don't. So you see the engine do maneuvers. You don't know what's happening.
In the belly of the ship, junior engineer Paul Peters tends the 11,600 horsepower engine.
The engineers, they're just the guys who do the dirty work, but they need them.
They live with the fear of being trapped. When the ship hits the side of a lock too hard, her steel plates scream. If they ruptured, it would be a long way up to get out.
When I was little and I saw ships go by, I thought they were lucky guys because they saw other countries. I also thought they would go to isolated islands where with pretty women and that sort of stuff. So I thought they had a real good life on it. Now I know they have to work.
April 27th. The Federal Mast spins around to face the entrance to the Welland Canal. We're on the eastern tip of Lake Erie, 1,000 miles from Duluth.
We accompanied a team of naturalists on one of their regular journeys to monitor the park's rhinoceros population and discovered a wounded mother and her offspring. Rhinos often wander beyond park boundaries and graze on neighboring farms. This one had been speared by an angry local villager protecting his crops. One of Chitwan's greatest successes has been the preservation of the greater one-horned rhinoceros, one of our last living links with prehistory. There are only 1,500 left in the world. Thanks to government preservation efforts, 400 of these rhinos thrive in Chitwan. After the spear is removed, the wound is cleaned and dressed by the team's veterinarian. As part of continuing efforts to monitor the animal population, the rhino is then measured and marked for future identification.
49.7.
Huh?
3.5.
This is lower left, huh?
Confrontations between rhinos and local villagers often end in near tragedy, like this one did. Park researchers have begun to focus their preservation efforts by educating the surrounding population. Chitwan Park has proven so successful that its rhino population has grown beyond the capacity of the area. Excess animals are being relocated to new wildlife parks across the country.
The mystique